was touching me. Not what I thought at all. Close enough. I just got a little flustered, maybe just a little pink in the cheek. Hey fellow Trash Pandas, welcome to another
Testing Mobile Games.
The game we're going to be testing today has been advertised to me a little bit of everywhere. When I say everywhere, I mean on Instagram, on TikTok, and I'm not sure, maybe Twitter, perhaps, maybe, I'm not sure. And as you can tell from the title, this game is called, forgive me for massacring the name, The Arcana. I don't know if it's the Arcana or the Arcana. Here, let's hear it from Google.
Arcana.
Yeah, that one. A mystical romance, or a mystic romance. Wow, I'm really butchering the name, aren't I? And let's go ahead and put the advertisement on the screen. And immediately, as we can see, the main character looks absolutely delicious, and it seems like we are getting some kind of romantic type story game. And we have choices. I love choices. I really do hope that what we're getting as advertised is exactly what we're going to be doing, which is basically choosing what we need to do. There are games that try to be a little bit more long-winded, and they're like, let's decorate the castle. And you're like, no, I want to romance people, please. That's all I want. But they also have a second version of the advertisement, and let's put it on the screen right now. And this one gives us a bit more of a 8-bit vibe. So we get to see the character, and it says, "Sexy rogue draws near." And it reminds me of, what's that game called again? With Sans. Hang on. Oh my god, what's the name? And as we continue with the advertisement, we're just getting, again, choices. We wink or we kiss, and then we can say where we could do that. I really hope. Again, this seems like so much fun if that's exactly what we could do. And then we can, again, kiss and we, oh wow, we gotta tap that kissing. Oh, and then he fell in love. I really do hope we get those kinds of fun elements in that romance type games. When I was in Japan and I went into game stores, I saw that they have so many friendship and romance type games where you can meet different characters, romance them, and you know, just that's it. It's pure story based, so there's no interruption. By the way, for those of you new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. I am equipped with claws and I may slash you. Also exciting updates, we're going to be moving into the gaming room sometime soon, so this background will be very different. Alright, so we have Astra. Oh my god, these characters look delicious. I'll miss you. My master Astor, the fortune teller, I know nothing of his past. We keep that air of mystery going. I have to say, I really love the art and colors of this game so far. It's very aesthetically pleasing. I want to take out my Copic markers and just start drawing. His eyes twinkle in the low lamplight. Oh, look at that. There's a skull in the background, which reminds me of Ilyas Ainsworth. All right, for me to play around while I'm gone. What are you giving me? A gift? How unusual. Okay, a tarot deck. Tarot? Tarot? I might be mixing up some words because of my French and English. Forgive me for that. That's the last thing I expected him to give me. Very nice. A tarot deck is Astor's own creation, imbued with great power. Ooh, we get our first choice. You think I'm ready, master? You think I want your creepy deck? Oh, what persona do we want? This is so tempting. Let's make some of the sassiest decisions. Let's go with, you think I want your creepy deck? Let's see if he's playful. Astor's eyes crinkled with amusement. Ooh la la. Okay, they love sass. I can do that. Scared of them still? You don't need to be. He can laugh all he wants when those cards are near. My hair stands on end. Despite my reservations, he pulls back the curtains and leads to the back room. After you. Alright, so now we're in the back room. Let's see what kind of reading we can do for this character. It's because I've perfected it. Because you're always gone. Oh, do I want to be needy? I don't think so. Again, we're gonna stick with sassy and we're gonna choose it because I've perfected it. I don't want to come across as like clingy or needy. Because you're always gone, I miss you. No, stop. That's not us. You really are gifted. I love the fact that he thinks I'm gifted. Let's keep going. Let's see that perfect technique. This is just the route we're going. We're going with sassy. You know exactly what you clicked on when you saw that we're playing a romance type game. You knew what you were getting into. When we sit down, something brushes along my ankle, smooth and cool. Ooh, are we playing footsies? He reaches down from his chair and holds out his hand. Ooh. Oh, okay. That's not what I thought was touching me. Not what I thought at all. Close enough. I just got a little flustered, maybe just a little pink in the cheek. She's pleased to see me, I think. If we're all here, let's begin. All right, so I shuffle the deck and I gaze into his eyes. All right, so I'm guessing I have to go ahead and flip a card. Let's go with the top right. The High Priestess. Aster leans close, expectant. And what is she telling you? So the cards are not speaking to me in human tongue. Nonetheless, my mind is clear and the answer comes to me. You've forsaken her. And look at that, his eyes. His eyes are worried. Oh, I have. Yes, you've pushed her away and buried her voice. Aster frowns but says nothing, waiting for me to continue. She calls out, but you won't listen. Master, if you ignore her. A sharp knocking startles the three of us. So apparently we didn't put the lantern off. The snake is super cute. I'm really distracted by that snake. It seems like he has something to say, but he won't say it. Come on. Oh, with that hat and the scarf. I feel like the only thing he's missing at this point is a weapon in order to take down, you know, some titans. So now that my master's gone, there's another knock at the door. Who is it? Impatient. Also, do I lock the door? Do I open the door? I mean, let's open the door. Heck, why not? Figure steps inside and begins to unwind the shawl from their neck. Oh, the hair and the jewelry. So at the sight of her, my heart leaps into my throat. The Countess Nadia. Royalty, perhaps? I'm not sure. Okay, so Nadia obviously needs me to read her cards. You've come to the right place. She relaxes, and I'm guessing we're going to go ahead and go to the back. Oh, apparently people whisper my name. Very nice. They should be whispering my master's name. What proposal do you have? Are you nervous, perhaps? You needn't be. I require very little of you. Well, it's not a proposal, then. Come to the palace and be my guest for a short while. Luxury, of course. Well, I mean, my master's gone. I'm gonna say yes. I will alert the guards to expect you. But before that, I want to see this talent of yours for myself. Okay, let's do it. All right, so now we get to choose. Instead of taking the top right, let's go ahead with the bottom one. Ooh. The Magician. That's me. I wonder if these cards are predestined in the prologue. Probably that's the case. How very appropriate, and what does the Magician hold for me? You have a plan, and that's important to you. And should I set this plan in motion? Yes, now is the time to act. Everything has fallen into place. It looks like I have a plan, and I just want nice, hot, free meals at the palace. I'm probably gonna have way too many choices. It's gonna be hard to choose. I'm gonna stay put. What does she want? She looks vaguely amused as she opens the door. I didn't open the door for her! You can open your own dang door, okay? I'm not your servant. I'm here for your proposal. If you're gonna give me hot meals, I'm not gonna start bowing down just for a hot meal. Unless it's watermelon. Then I'll do anything for watermelon. You want me to open the door? I'll open the door. You want me to massage your feet? I'll massage your feet. All right. She strides past me and out into the night, frozen staring after her figure until she vanishes into the mist. What could Countess of Vesuvia want with me, a mere apprentice? All right, so as she leaves, someone's saying strange hours for a shop to keep. Are we meeting another character? Sure enough, I turn around and there's a figure. Ayo! Oh, that's the character from the advertisement. I recognize the hair. So this is the witch's lair. Then who might you be? Well, you came into my shop. You know who I am. But who are you? I have goosebumps. Why? I'm really excited to meet this character. Negotiate, escape, negotiate. They gave us a timer, that was so stressful. All right, so who is asking? I'm asking, I'd rather not do it again. The squeal of leather makes me wince as the stranger reaches for their mask and tosses it to the floor. Yes, it's our boy from the advertisement. So I'm guessing he's the main person that most people, because he's in the advertisement, want to romance. So let's go ahead and see what they have to say. As I suspect, shock, horror. You know who I am, don't you? I have no idea. Oh, apparently I do know his face. I've seen it on wanted posters. The bad boy. No matter, quickly now. Where is the witch? Apparently, am I the witch or is my master the witch? All right, so I don't know where my master is. Oh, master, is it? Is he going to give like a kind of look? Oh no. Oh, won't pry into personal affairs. It's not like that. My master just doesn't. The only thing my master's touched me with is the snake. His snake. Take that as you wish. But if you don't know and I don't know, why don't we ask your magic cards? So everyone wants me to do a reading. All right, so since I don't know their name, I can't do a reading apparently. So let's go ahead. The name is Julian. All right, let's choose. I think these cards just don't matter at this point. Let's go ahead and choose the bottom again, see if it's different. And of course it's going to be. My mind's thoughts racing. Death. I figured. I had a feeling that this would be the card. And he starts to laugh with uncontrollable laughter. Where is his face? I want to see his face laughing. Alright, so he leaves without a glance. Is he just gone? Okay, I follow him. That's not what death means, but Julian heaves a heartfelt sigh, shaking his head. No, my fate is sealed. But listen, you wanted me to tell you something, and you're not listening. Come on. But you've been hospitable, so I'll let you in on a secret. My witch friend will be back. You may even say that he cares for you. So who's doing the reading? Last I checked, me. Not you. I didn't ask you for your readings. But when he returns, seek me out for your own sake. Don't let him fool you, shopkeep. Interesting. So my master is a deceptive person? Or do I suddenly trust this weird deceptive person to trust, like, how, what? After giving me a hard look, he leaves. I'm an hour late and I'm out of time. Oh, it's already early morning, so I've been hanging out with people quite a bit. All right, so then we end up going to bed early morning. Oh, am I dreaming? Aster sits beside me. This is so confusing. Master, where are we? There's dark clouds everywhere. Far enough from home, I think. Far enough for what? For answers, for clarity, and I need them soon. A storm is coming. Winter is coming. Soon there will be a crossroads. How soon and where do they lead? Depends which one you take. Okay, so I think this is where the crossroad or the choices will go. Do I just get to choose out of these 3 characters? So as I'm heading to the palace, apparently something has caught my attention, is making me really feel unsettled. Someone is right beside me, a dark shape looming in the alley. We get another character. So they stand between me and the road to the palace. What are we gonna do? Walk past, or can you move? Oh, we can continue the sassy. Can you move? I'm a really sassy character. Stormy green eyes meet mine unblinking. The hulking figure slowly slides to the left, clear of my path. Oh, okay. So the rattle of chains, that is quite the image. That is nice storytelling. I square my shoulders and march forward. Yeah, I got them confidence. Suddenly they speak in a low voice, like distant thunder. He will return uninvited. Is he talking about Julian? He will offer you an escape when you need it most. Turn it away, or you will fall into his hand. Maybe I do want to fall into his hand. Who are you? Who are these people coming by and giving me advice that I didn't ask for? Just like the rest of us. Oh no, I don't want to be in a chain and a collar. Oh, do I? Do I want to be in chains and collar? I stand frozen, processing what I just heard. All right, and then they just apparently disappear. Ooh, marketplace. And the marketplace is definitely up pretty early. So let's make our way to the palace. All right, so I climb the steps and something catches my eyes. Fortune teller booth. But aren't I a kind of fortune teller? Ooh, freckles and ginger. That's my type. That's my type. Lucky numbers check groceries. I don't notice them backing into me until we crash into each other. The impact makes me stumble. It also upsets the basket balanced on the stranger's hips. Ooh. Are they a merchant? Oh, that face! They are not impressed. I'm gonna help. I can't just be sassy to some people and not everyone. Do I want to start drama? She's already giving me attitude and it was not on purpose. You know what? Let's start drama. Watch where you're going. Oh, no. So they're staring at me, blinking with their eyes. Are you talking to me? You walked right into me, so yes. We're a little spicy. They roll their eyes, returning to the task at hand. Well, excuse me. What do you want me to do about it? Oh, that face. Apologize. Oh my god. Okay, this character's name is Portia, and they are the head servant of the Countess. You're grumpier than I thought you'd be. But my lady has high hopes for you. Don't put them too high. Don't, because you'll be disappointed. All right, so we're heading to the palace with Portia, interestingly enough, and it doesn't seem like we're going to be encountering anyone else on the way. Holy carp, it took an entire day to get to the palace, especially considering we left early in the morning when the market had just opened. So we have Ludvico and Blodmila. They are the guests, I'm guessing? I mean the guards? Okay, so these are the guards, but we don't get to romance any guards. Okay, good to know. Portia tugs on my arm. She's like, let's go. Oh my god. We don't want to keep my lady waiting. All right, so we've made it inside the castle. All right, so we are at Prologue Chapter 3, The Empress. Inside the palace. I'm wondering how many more characters are we going to meet before we can actually make a decision. Oh, there's the delicious yummies. I was promised feast and I'm hungry and I want to eat it. I have to say also, I am in love with that painting on the wall. Let's take a zoom in on that. She drums her elegant fingers along her cheekbone, watching me with idle interest. Is this what she was doing? She was just drumming her face. Oh, you have peculiar taste. I do. I do. What? Okay, so if Nadia has this portrait of this beautiful art, she doesn't care for it, but she likes the fact that I have peculiar taste, I don't think we can get along. I definitely don't think we can get along. Oh, okay, I'm asking the right questions, it seems. A servant appears to be at my side to place a bowl of yogurt. Okay, I bring it to my mouth and drink. Sentimental value, I suppose. It was one of my husband's favorite. Oh, okay, never mind then. Maybe I'll get along with her husband. Count Lucio. As his name takes form in my mind, the goat figure before me becomes somehow familiar. Is this Julian? Is the goat supposed to be Julian? Oh, maybe. I mean, he did have a crow face though, so it's not the same animal per se. Okay, so it is supposed to be her husband for some reason. Providing the people, as he saw himself, he certainly knew how to entertain. So I'm guessing he doesn't, they're not together anymore is my guess. Oh, he's murdered. Oh, that's terrible. The story is full of holes muddied with rumors and unanswered questions. So we don't know what exactly happened to Count Lucio. I don't know why I'm saying it this way, but the end is always the same. The culprit was captured on the spot, but before he could be brought into justice, he escaped. Ever since that day, guests to the palace have been very few. It makes sense. Okay, so we're going to have another masquerade, so I have a feeling we're going to be meeting Julian again. Okay, so this is basically to honor her dead husband. But there's one loose end that we need to figure out, which is the murderer who roams free. Oh no! Oh, so the murderer is supposed to be Julian, the former physician. So the plague doctor thing is actually because he's a physician. Interesting. And he seems to have confessed. All that is left is his sentence. Execution by hanging. So I think that's why Julian is the main character that we can romance, is because there's probably a lot to uncover. So I feel like this game is really pushing us in this direction. Portia's face is basically, we don't see. Why is it that we don't always see the characters' faces? I'm pretty sure they said that it's a sentence, there's a punishment. So I don't know why I'm asking that again, but I guess I don't want to be associated with any kind of crime. All right, so off we go to the guest quarters. Is this the end of the prologue or not yet? Okay, so now I'm in this dark hallway. Oh, that's where we're getting, now we have to deal with coins. Oh, don't tell me it's that kind of game where we have to buy stuff. We're gonna do it if we have to. All right, so let's go ahead and enter the room. All right, so this is a really dark room. What's going on here? Where's Portia? Oh, so there's a portrait in this room. Is it going to be the goat dude again? No. Is that Count Lucio? Lucio? My dim light stretches up the canvas. Though it's hard to see, I have no doubt of the painting's subject. Count Lucio. He looks younger than I expected, or the portrait is old. One or the other. That's a really cool piece of armor. Yes. And basically the armor is the same as the painting downstairs. The voice says, "Go on, touch it." Why? So some kind of air pushes my hand towards the portrait. There's a snickering beside my head as a haze settles over my head. Nothing like the real thing, seeing, unable to feel. Such sweet torture. Is this the ghost of Lucio? Voice, The strange sensation subdues and the voice grows fainter, even wistful. Okay, so the voice is a him. This is Count Lucio's bed. Where he was murdered. Oh, so it was really just that one room that burnt down. Going so soon, you're no fun. So I'm guessing this is the ghost of Lucio. Okay, so we have the option of who are you and what do you want. Let's say, I have a feeling it is Lucio because he can't be touched somehow. So let's see, what does he want? What do I want? The last word ends on a snarl. I freeze. So it's like, what do I want? Kind of thing. I freeze and have a sensation of something real. No, I don't want that. Then it pulls away. The temperature drops abruptly and my hurried breaths turn into fine mist. Beautiful furs, but no back. Okay, this person is just talking in some kind of riddle at this point. All right, so we go into the door just to leave with no actual answers. And the voice is telling me to come back. Stop being angry. We can't communicate if you can't do the talkie-talkie. Oh, I do stop and turn around. Okay. I only see it for a moment, a silhouette stark against a wall of high windows. Claw's horn. It is him. But in his goat form. That's interesting. Oh wait, is he missing an arm? Or is the arm transparent-esque? I blink and it's gone. So we do see a bit of an apparition. Can I romance the goat? I want to romance the goat. Technically it's a ghost, but a ghost goat. I blink and it's gone. All right, so Portia's looking for me. There you are. Why am I covered in ash? I mean, come on. Did you not see I disappeared into that fiery room? Oh, thank you for the cakes, Portia. I really like that. Let's get to bed with some cake. Alright, so I was curious how far we've come into the game, and we are pretty close to finishing the prologue. I linked the Google account, it gave me 100 more coins, so we technically should be able to make maybe 1 or 2 more decisions. And just to get you up to speed, my character woke up, and now we had another dream of Astra. Let's continue. So I do seem to see Astra at a far distance. Oh, okay, so we have the option of reaching out to him or letting him go. Obviously, the option to let him go costs no coins. Reaching out is going to take you to a different side of the story. So let's go ahead and reach out to him. Confirm the coins. So I grab his hands. His eyes are wide with wonder before everything around us dissolves and falls away. That's it. Powdered bat milk. When Astra wanders in. Wait till you see what the woods had to offer today. Okay, so the dream has taken another shape where it seems like we're just hanging out together. Astra's a really cute character. Astra slips a goldberry in my mouth and I chew slowly, tasting nothing. Because it's still the dream. I want to come with you. Drops his gaze and sighs. So anytime he goes somewhere, apparently it's different. It's too dangerous for me, but not for him. Hey, you trained me. I should be ready. Oh, okay. So we have the choice to tell him not to go or for me to risk it. I can risk it. I'm sassy. He goes still with surprise. I will risk it. You will. Why? Ooh, that mouth open there. You want to join me in the den of the baby-eating blood mountain beast? What is that? What is a baby-eating... Okay, that seems... I mean, going through the maze of Torturia and the quicksand and the bog of resistance, yeah, why not? I want to be with you. That's so not me. If you're going to the Blood Mountain, that's where I want to be. So I have the option of asking, do you want me or I want you? Well, you know what? I think I know what my character wants. What does he want? I feel it radiating off of him in waves as if he can't contain it. But his face looks unsure. He's like, I don't think he's sure about that. I want you. I need you. I miss you so much. I just don't get that sense of connection so far. This game could really use a little bit more depth of character rather than jumping from one character. We're still in the prologue. That's what bothers me at this point. If you only knew. You're more honest in my dreams. So it's maybe we're both in each other's dreams. That's pretty cool. Can't wait to see you again. I'll be back soon. And end scene. We just spent 125 coins, which is basically $3, to get this little scene. All right, now fast forwarding into the still prologue. This is the longest prologue I've ever played. We met with the Countess. She let us look through Julian's old notes, and suddenly I was able to teleport to him, and he's asking me if I want a drink. We have the options of I'm thirsty or I'm not thirsty. I want to hear his side of the story and why they think that he's the one who burnt down his own master. All right, please allow me. All right, so we are now at a tavern. He sits across from me and is having his drink with gusto. What kind of drink am I getting? Smells faintly of fruits. Should I switch cups or drink? I'm sassy. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna switch cups. Snatch his drink from his spidery fingers? That's not very nice description, but he does have pretty long fingers. You know, I never did get your name. Jackie. Now that is a name. Such strength, such presence. No! It's like a derp name. What's your name? Jackie. He offered me his hands and I take it. I take it. Oh, not to be intimidated by his leathery grip. Okay. So I'm already enamored by this character. You said you'd tell me your side of the story. All right, ask anything you'd like. Wordlessly, I reach into my bag and show him the scroll that I found in the library. But how did I get to him? How did I teleport to him just from having that scroll? Once he starts reading, the smile glides from his face. He leans over the page, frowning in concentration. Ooh, well, hello. Where did you find this? It was on your desk in the palace library. He looks away, but not before I see a flinch of pain across his face. This game is really pushing us to get to know and / romance this character. Obviously, they are the main character of the story, so it would be a pity not to find out what the actual story is. Dear sister is what it says. Interesting. So you can read this. Not really, but he doesn't need to know that, I shrugged non-committally. So he's starting to read it. Dear sister, I have much to share since last I wrote. Winter has come. Marbled places. The marbled floors are cold. The more he reads, the more he pauses to massage his temples or to pinch the bridge of his nose. So I'm guessing he's trying to remember something. By the time he's finished, he looks wistful and drained. So obviously there's something off with this story. Is it really him who killed Lucier? He rolls up the letter and hands it back to me. And I'm pressing. I want to know who his sister is. He hasn't seen his sister since he was this high. Okay, so his sister's pretty young, well, compared to him, but it could still be Portia. But if Portia and him are sisters, then the Countess wouldn't keep her employed, right? Suddenly we have guards that are coming into the tavern. Julian scoops me by the bodily. Scoops me bodily. How does it like carry my like under his armpit? He's just running away with me there. Rushes me out the back door into the alley. The sun's almost set completely. So this character is not just mysterious, but he's a doctor. He's bringing in that cash. Well, not anymore though, but he was bringing in that cash. Countess has some questions for me. I wish to become familiar with you. I don't know your intentions. Her words catch me off guard. I didn't expect her to have any interest in who I was. Let us be strangers no longer. I learned that her favorite food is spiced swordfish. I personally don't like seafood, so good on you, whoever can eat seafood. Oh, we get to do a shortcut to our room. Where are we going? Just in case Mercedes and Mel Coyer are skulking around again. Yeah, those puppies are weird. Some weird dogs. So we're down to a narrow, dusty hallway. So the scroll I was holding with Julian's writing on it, Portia seems to take an interest, but she's not asking any questions. The next day, I am back at the shop, and it seems like we are greeted again by Julian, and he's just kind of bumping into us and telling us that we have things to do. He takes a wide step, contorting his long form around me to pass. His broad grin takes only a second to fade before shock takes over his features. Oh, why? Sister. So Portia's fighting me. Okay, what's gonna happen now? Portia stumbles, then runs to the steps. She throws herself at the doctor. Oh, yes! Is that really you? Her shaking hands come to either side of his face. His eyes start to shine. They are brother-sister. Wait, we can't romance either or, right? You bastard! You bastard! What are you doing here, out in the open? Okay, so I was right. This was a little too predictable. Pasha. So they're not even using their real names. This is, or unless it's middle names. I don't know. All right, so now we're going into an alleyway. I enter my shop and head straight to the back room. Okay, so they go into an alleyway. I'm back into my room, collecting all my magical components. And it's soon going to be time to announce the party kind of thing. And now we're at the town square and announcing that we will open the palace gates. All right, so we're going to be meeting the Courtiers, who want to know who they are first. Yeah, of course, I want to know who the Courtiers are. We have Procurator Volta, Praetor, Pontifex, Questor, and Consul. Oh wait, these are their titles. All right, so we don't technically need to know them, do we? All right, so we are back at the palace, and a lot of people are very, very excited to meet me. That's gonna be cool. Look at her, she's so pretty. So we're meeting with the Courtiers, but oh, she looks like she should be in that scary game, the Little Nightmares. Thanks, Volta person. Why do they look like undead characters? Vlastimil, interesting. This is Volgora, also interesting. Just like a dragon type Maleficent character. I think there's two more, right? Oh, Valdemar. Oh, that's like Voldemort. That is, I'm getting very nurse type vibes. And I think there should be one more. Oh, there, ooh, this character doesn't look undead. Valerius, very interesting. I love the gradient in the hair going from brown to blonde. And the goat pin. I'm getting Lucius vibes. And now they want more information from me. I don't like the fact that he called me witch and he was very condescending, so we're going to say perhaps don't call me that. And their mouths were agape in angry gasps. I don't care, you don't talk to me like that. Witch? Of course I misspoke, you are but an apprentice. Okay, you want to fight? Just come here and let's fight, come here. There you go, Nadia has my back. So I kid you not when I'm telling you that I've played this game so far for 3 hours. The amount of choices we get aren't that much, and the ones that advance the story seem to cost a lot of coins, and anywhere between 50 coins to 175 coins. I've skipped all of them in the prologue just to kind of have an idea of what's going on. But I have to say, playing for 3 hours and then probably having to dish out about $12 to $13 for that amount of play is kind of scammy, in my opinion. I would rather pay $60 or $70 on the Switch or PlayStation in order to get a complete story that doesn't charge you for every decision you make. All right, so let's look at the selection scene. It says, are you ready to begin? Next part of the story is about to unfold, but you won't have to make the journey alone. No thanks for these notifications. 10 free coins. Oh, not yet. Okay, so we could watch a video by getting 10 coins, but 10 coins gets you absolutely nothing. Actually, correction, less than 5 decisions is $13. If you want to make about 10 decisions, that's $30. About 20 to 25 decisions is $55. And if you want to make more or less between 50 and 60 decisions, that's $140. Look at that, $140 to make decisions. This game is nothing but disappointing because of the amount of money it's costing, especially when you have access to games that give you unlimited decisions for half the price. And there's keys, which we're not gonna get into. So at this point, we've met all our characters. If you really want me to check out this game in more detail, let me know in the comment section below, but I feel like it's quite scammy. That's just me. If you want to watch the previous mobile game, especially BitLife, check it up here. If you want to watch me play that weird game also that is constantly advertised, make sure you check it down here. Until then, I'll see you trash pandas next time.